This video is on section 3.1, goes along with homework assignment number 32. This is the last one. You're going to find that this homework assignment really is has the same problems, the same types of problems that the previous one did, but this is just some extra review problems. This sheet should look familiar because in the past section we looked at these equations and we named them. The only difference here is that not only did we give them the name, we gave them zeros. For example, number 1, the term is negative x to the 4th, so it's a quadratic. The 4 exponent says there are 4 zeros. 1 less than 4 says there's 3 maximum minimums. The 5 on the end would be our y-intercept 0, 5, and then in each case you'll see that there are graphs that by a process of elimination you have matched them with. I'm not going to go over that again, but I am going to look at one more walkthrough of some problems. Now again, you're not going to be graphing, you're going to be matching. Problem number 1, the leading term is 2x to the 5th, which tells me that with the positive 2 the right end will be up, with the odd 5 the left end will be down. So we're looking with problems that start pointed down, end pointed up. The y-intercept is 0, negative 3. Now the first thing I'm going to look at is this y-intercept is positive 3. It can't be that one. Here's a negative 3, here's a negative 3. But look at your directions. It must start down and end up. Number C starts up and ends down, so it can't be that one. So it is graph B. Number 2, be careful of order. The leading term is negative 5x to the 6th. The negative says the right end is down. The even 6 says the left will do the same. So both endings are down. 0, 0 would be your y-intercept. Well, this has both endings down, but it does not go through 0, 0. This has both endings up. Can't be that one. Both endings down, goes through 0, 0, so it's graph C. Number 3, again, it's out of order. The plus 10x to the 8th is the leading term. The positive says the right end is up. The exponent 8 says the other is the same because of it being even. The y-intercept is mixed up also. It's the 1. So we're looking for a graph with both endings up. That would be A. In B they're down. In C they're mixed. So it has to be A. Number 4, leading term is negative 9x to the 7th. The negative says the right end is down. The odd 7 says the left end is doing opposite. So we're going from up to down on our graph. Y-intercept is 0, 2. Graph A goes from up to down, but it goes through the origin. Can't be that one. B has both endings up. Can't be that one. C goes from up to down. It does go through 0, 2, so it's graph C. Number 5, leading term is 2x to the 4th. The plus 2 says the right end is up. The even 4 says the left will be doing the same thing. Y-intercept is 0, negative 4. A goes from down to up. Can't be that one. B has both up, but it goes through the origin, not negative 4. C goes up, and it does go through negative 4, so that's going to be the graph. You should notice D, both are going down, so it's C. Now, problem 6, go through all of our rules here. Negative 2x to the 5th. Negative says that the right side is down. The 5 says the left side will be different, so we go from up to down. Well, A is down and down, can't be that one. Up to down, that's B, possible. C is up to down, that's possible. D is up and up, can't be that one. So we're looking at B and C. The y-intercept is at negative 2. That could be B, that could be C. Look at the 5 for an exponent. That means we have 5 zeros, 4 max minimums. Remember, 1 less. If you look at graph C and count your highs and lows, your max and mins, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your high points and low points. Some books call it the humps. You have too many. You can't have 6 max and mins. If you look at graph B, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So using all the rules, it's going to be graph B. Now on the next couple of pages you have problems actually taken from your homework, just the way they're going to be in your homework assignment. Looking at problem 1, we know that from this factor we'll have a 0 at 5 with a multiplicity of 3. We'll have a 0 at -1 with a multiplicity of 1, which means at 1 you'll be crossing the axis. At 5 you'll also be crossing the axis. We need the leading term, so what we have to do here is to multiply the first terms in each. We have x cubed multiplied by x, so that's going to give us x to the 4th for a leading term. Now that means that both endings, left and right, will be up. Alright, if you look, B goes from down to up, it can't be that one. C goes from down to up, it can't be that one. In the D, the same thing is happening, the endings are wrong. It looks like it's going to have to be A. And if you, when you get to my math lab, you'll have the ability to enlarge this. You will see that it does go through 5, and it will also go through -1. Let's look over at one, let's say 3 on the next page. If you look, the -x cubed says that the right end has to be down, the left end is up. Well, it couldn't be A, both are down. Can't be B, both are up. In C, the right end is up, can't be that one. It has to be D. I think you're going to find that if you use your leading term test, and if you know about the multiplicities, whether you cross or touch at an axis, and your y-intercepts, process of elimination will let you choose the complete graph for these. I think you'll enjoy these problems, and again, this should be our last video because we have reached the last assignment. I hope that the videos have helped you.